Hello, Gemini. Good morning. Oh, okay, Gemini. So, little explanation for these videos before I get started. I woke up this morning and I grabbed my cup of coffee and I opened my curtains, and there was this beautiful new snowfall, where all the snow is hanging off the branches, very, mystical, magical. It was still dark out, however, because of the light of the moon and the snow, it had that very blue coloring that was going on. And I sat at my desk and I looked out the window. And I thought, wow, that's so beautiful. I had no intention whatsoever of doing any readings today. I wasn't going to do it. Had other plans, and I kept getting basically nudged and nudged and nudged. And I was like, what? And it's the ancestors. The ancestors are like, we have messages to give, and you have to give them right now. And I was like, no. And the ancestors said yes. So here we are. So these are messages that are coming straight from your ancestors. I do want to put out there, because it's still so early in January right now, that I will be open for personal readings just for January. I have some time, so I'm kind of excited about that. So if you are interested in a personal reading, just email me. The email is in the description box. Okay, it's Shannon Colleen Medium at gmail.com, and we'll discuss what you're looking for and what you need and all of that good stuff. So let's get into what your ancestors want to tell you, Gemini. What messages do they want to bring forth for you? So the overall energy that they brought out is the lower world card. Okay, now this is a beautiful card. This is talking all about hidden treasures. I can't talk. Hidden treasures. It's where your ancestors help you discover your gifts. All right. They help you by sharing the gifts that come with your bloodline, okay, that just are innate to you. They share their lessons from the past to teach us. It is a place where we meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, which brings about personal power. So they're asking you to, kind of dig deeper, meditate more, go within, ask them personally, your ancestors, learn, go research did your ancestors do as far as ceremonies go, and maybe put some of those in practice, okay? And that's going to be pretty much for every sign at this point. I mean, all the ancestors are going to say, hey, go learn our history, go see what we did, what ceremonies we did to clear energy, to bring in, love, abundance, wealth, okay? This card is also talking about they don't want you to stay small, meaning they're noticing that you are not letting your light shine, meaning you're kind of not expressing yourself because you're trying to stay within a group of people. And if you do that, maybe, people will judge you. And they're like, no, no, no. You got to be big. You got to be you, Gemini. You have to stand up, okay? And I love this because in the tarot, they pulled out the King of Pentacles, okay? The King of Pentacles has it all, okay? Has the abundance. It is about wealth, right? It's about what we need here in this earthly realm, right? Money, security, home, clothes, food. And the King of Pentacles has an abundance of this, and that makes for a very happy home. So this is your energy. They're saying this is everything that you can have. You can have the energy of the King of Pentacles, and you should. So don't be small, right? You have to do it by being bigger. And that is one of my puppies whining. I think he wants to go out and play in the snow. All right, which is always a good sign. When the animals speak, it's a good sign, especially during a reading. Now, you also have the King of Swords. This is that clarity, mental clarity, just being authoritative in the best way, controlling your life, you know, grabbing the reins, doing what's best for you. And I just love all this king energy they're pulling out. And they're like, it's time for you to step up and be the king of your life. They feel like you're not really stepping into that power, and you need to. And then you have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is, okay, so in the traditional tarot, the Four of Cups has 3 cups at the bottom, a tree, and a person leaning against the tree, looking at the cups, but still not being quite satisfied with everything. And then in the sky is the hand of the divine handing that other cup, right? But they can't see it. They can't see that opportunity. And your ancestors saying there's opportunities you're missing. You're missing out on opportunities, whatever that is for you. Okay, whether that's financial, whether it's love, but they're saying, hey, take your eyes off the ground and look up. Okay? Because you're basically saying no to those opportunities and you don't even know it. And we have free will. So when, the divine hands us these gifts, these opportunities, we have free will to say no. And they're saying, hey, it's time to take that 4th cup. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is very nice because they're talking about, hey, listen, you've been planting the seeds of intention. It will turn out to have long-term sustainability, right? So if we think of the tree that has the apple, we don't pick the apple right away. It's not ripe yet. But when it is, we grab the apple, we eat the apple. What do we do with the seeds? We replant the seeds, right? Sustainability. And they're saying you have the sustainability, but you need to go and discover the hidden treasures you have. Like I keep thinking, like they keep telling me it's right there. It's right there, Gemini. We're handing it to you. The divine is handing it to you. You're missing it. Like you're missing it, okay? The hidden treasures are there. You need to learn from our lessons of the past. You need to go within and face that demon energy to pull out your pure energy for personal power. Like a lot of this is around personal power. So it's time. They're saying it's time for you to step into that personal power. That's where your hidden treasures are. And I love that the Stargate card came out too, because this is all about, they're saying, listen, you need to use your freedom of expression, okay? Be you. Don't be small. This is where your hidden treasures lie. Express yourself. Don't worry about what people think, because you are going to have like-minded people come in, the people who support you, right? The people who, never say a negative thing. They're like, yes, you can do this, right? You have the ability, Gemini. Like, your tribe, okay? Your tribe is coming in. Some of you may already have some of them, but there's more coming in. And they're telling you, don't be afraid to express yourself. You need to. Okay, you need to express yourself and step into that king energy. Okay, absolutely, that king energy. And then they pulled out, and I can't pick up this card right now. They pulled out the divine Tarantella. Okay, now this again is all about self-expression, right? You need to stop hiding. You're hiding your own treasures, your own bling, your own, beauty. You're hiding it, and they're saying, no, you got to bring it out. You have the confidence to do this. We are backing you up. You just, again, you're missing the hidden treasures. This also talks about they want you to dance and sing. Listen, singing and dancing and laughing are one of the easiest and purest ways to clear negative energy. Okay, everybody wants to do, the very serious meditations and all that, and that's good. Don't get me wrong. However, just that song, just that dance, just that laughter really clears negative energy very quickly. Okay, it raises your vibration. And they're saying, do that, right? Self-expression, right? Some of you, this just hit really hard. Some of you are singers. Not all of you, Gemini, but some of you are singers, but you're not sharing your talents. You need to share your talents is what they're saying. Okay, so here's what else they pulled out. So your ancestors pulled out the candle card, Illumination. This is them asking you again to trust your inner knowing, to accept that you get messages from them, to trust that that is not in your head, okay? That it's not nonsense. Those thoughts that you think are your own are planted there by them, okay? They are showing you the way to whatever this your path is. I shouldn't say whatever this is, because we all want, love, and we all want prosperity, and we all want abundance. Of course we do. But there's different paths on how we all get there, and they're like, we are showing you the path, but again, it's like you're turning your back to it, right? And they're saying, no, that's enough of that. Okay, that is enough of that. There are gifts and lessons that you will learn from our past history. There are hidden treasures all around you. You need to step into your power. You need to, have that freedom of expression to be you. And if you don't do that, then you're going to be stagnant and stuck. And I think they're worried about that. They're like, hey, we get out of that stagnant water. There's nothing there for you. Okay, there's nothing there for you. Now, they also pulled out this card, sorry. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. So whatever it is that you're holding back, not sharing with the world, it is good, okay? It needs to be shared, and you need to continue to do it, because it is not just beautiful for you, it's beautiful for humanity, whatever this is, okay? So follow your heart, right? And then they pulled out the friends card. The most unlikely friendships can form, like variegated lynchings on a hard rock. They create a tight bond. I can't talk. I told you, the tribe is coming in, right? More like-minded people. That means some people may have to go, guys, and that's okay. Believe me, I have had to cut people out of my life that have been in there for 20 years because it took me forever to realize that their energy was not good for me. Doesn't mean they were bad people, but their energy was not good for me. But this is talking about more like, hey, get around the people that you have the same interests of. Okay, so if you're a singer, get around the songwriters, right? I'm just using that because it did come up. Some of you are singers and you're not singing your song. Um, those people are coming in, and you need them, right? We all need our tribe. So I think this is a very good message for you. I think they're being very straightforward too. Like, you're missing it. You're missing the hidden treasures, and they're trying to get you to take the blindfold off and see it, okay? It is there for you. So Gemini, let me know how this resonates with you. Again, these are direct messages from your ancestors, your bloodline, and we're talking way back, okay? We're not necessarily talking, your grandmother who had passed. We're talking way back, 300-400 years ago. All right. So do some research. Let me know how it goes in the comments. I read each and every one. I try to reply to each and every one. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Again, that lets YouTube know that this is of value to you. And don't forget to click the little bell that notifies you of when Spirit and I upload a new video. So find those hidden treasures, okay, Gemini? Find them.